Welcome to Leander Lions football. We're here this evening at the field in Pflugerville for tonight's game between the Leander Lions and the Pflugerville Panthers. I'm Mark Sickles. I'll be providing play-by-play commentary this evening. Joining me tonight on the broadcast is Chuck Cracy. He'll be providing color commentary. Mickey Holden is handling the camera duties, and she'll be providing additional insight. Tonight's game is being broadcast on SHN Sports. Follow our games this season at shnsports.com. You can listen and watch all of the Leander Lions football games on SHN Sports. Follow us on Twitter, Mark Sickles 2, at Cracy Train, Kracy Train, at LUCKEQUALSHW2, and at SHN Sports. Chuck, Milky, welcome. Another Friday night game. Leander's having a great season so far, and glad you two can join on the broadcast.
Definitely. It's going to be a fun one. You know, I am excited every time we play the Pflugerville Panthers. I played the Pflugerville Panthers, not for Leander, but, so I've got a dislike for this team in particular. And the Lion Nation has been playing the Pflugerville Panthers for over 100 years. So It is a long-time rivalry. Back in the day, two small schools, two rural towns just across from one another, and they had to play every year.
Yep, they've been doing it for a long time, and they'll continue to do so. And it's a great game. Every year we always look forward to this game. It's always been a battle between these two teams. And just looking at the football standings for 5A1 Region 3, District 11, I always get confused on that. Manor, Cedar Park, and Manor and Cedar Park are 1-0. Weiss is 2-0 with their win over Anderson last night. Anderson is 1-1. Then we have Leander, Pflugerville, Hendrickson, and Georgetown all at 0-1. Pflugerville comes in. They beat United 33-14. They beat McNeil 49-21. They beat Glenn 22-7, and they lost to Anderson 38-27. Leander comes in at 2-2 overall. They beat Glenn 20-17. They lost to Vista Ridge 23-21. They beat Cedar Creek 37-9. And they lost to Manor 31-29. The two losses for Leander, both by 2 points. And last week, we don't want to rehash that, but that game was stolen from them, and it was a heartbreaker. But during the coaches' show, we talked to the coaches and the players, and they seem to be over that. It was a tough loss, but they have to think about Pflugerville. They need to get a win tonight to keep up in these standings.
Well, it's a good attitude that Coach Price expressed in the coaches show, that they want to win. They want to win every week, and they just move past what had happened. And he uses it as a life lesson to these guys. So this team, this program is on the rebound, and week in and week out, teams better watch out.
Yep, definitely. We want to give a shout-out to our Leander Lions Football Booster Club sponsors, the Platinum sponsors, Thrive Realty. They will handle your real estate and home purchase needs. They are at thriverealty.com, 512-379-7553. Modern Shade. They construct and design residential and commercial shade structures. ModernShadeLLC.com, 512-385-4100. PK Custom Pools, home pool and infrastructure needs. PKCustomPools.com. at 512-791-5526. Quality Moving and Storage, moving company for local and statewide needs. AustinTXMovers.com, 512-300-9543. LOA Construction and Austin Roofing, roof repair, replacement, or installation needs. LOAConstruction.com, 512-817-2293. And our gold sponsor, Funk.com, for residential and commercial real estate at Funk.com, 737-808-3909. We want to thank our sponsors. They support the Leander Lions. Go support them.
Coin toss underway right now for both teams, trying to determine who is going to receive the football to open tonight's game.
And for the Panthers, wearing the blue on blue tonight, the captains are number 94, Trey Snowberger, number 1, Donald Springs, number 8, Jalen Reeves, and number 22, Elijah Oakman. For the Leander Lions, looks like we have number 51, Daniel Martin, number, is that
65.
65. That is Philip Sains, and also number 40. Trying to get a number here. 40.
It looks like a 40.
40. Straight up 40. That is Sam Piangerelli.
So we're getting ready to see who won here.
Leander won the toss. And Pflugerville will be receiving. Leander is with the white tops and blue pants. Pflugerville's with the blue on blue. And if you're just listening to the broadcast, it looks like Leander will be going left to right on your radio dial.
Tonight it will be sung by Luke Avalos Gonzalez.
So we'll get ready for the national anthem, then we'll be back in just a bit.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nice rendition. So we're ready here at the field. This is a big game for Leander tonight, Chuck, isn't it?
It really is after that game last week against Manor in which the Lions looked like they had won that game, blocked the late field goal attempt by the Manor Mustangs, and a mysterious flag came out, several seconds after the play while everyone in Lion Nation were celebrating. And, of course, they got another opportunity and were able to knock that one through and get the win. So that makes this week that much more important for the Lions' playoff hopes.
Yeah, they've got to keep up. I mean, going down 0-2 in district, that's not a year killer, but it's obviously harder to dig yourself out of that because they definitely have some tough football games later on this season. So they need to rack up some wins early on, and they have a chance tonight against Pflugerville. Obviously Pflugerville, we're familiar with them.
Well, there's a lot of parity in this district. You've got Cedar Park, who at times hasn't looked that great. They dropped an early pre-district game to the Vandergrift Vipers. But they're going to be solid. Georgetown's going to be solid. And Weiss looks really good. And if you consider those three teams playoff teams, then everyone else is battling for that fourth spot.
Yep. And, of course, we've seen Elijah Oakman, number 22, kind of be a Leander killer. Yeah, I think he's a 10-year senior. No, he's an outstanding player, and they obviously have to stop him along with their running game. So Leander is getting ready to kick off. As I previously said, they're going left to right if you're listening. And out to kick is number 31, Ivan Rodriguez.
Jake Aloka and Christian Valadez are back to receive. They're actually three returners back for the Panthers.
Kicking from his 40. Onside kick. It's bounced, and it hits a Leander player just short of the 50-yard line.
It did not go 10 yards.
It didn't actually touch it before that, right about the 49 Took a decent bounce, but one of the Leander players is on the ground. The ball landed on top of the Leander player. Good thought. They actually had an opening there, but the ball kind of stood up in the air and didn't really take a true roll.
Well, they
past
certainly
the 50.
caught the Panthers off guard, but I'm sure Ivan Rodriguez would like another opportunity at that, but he's not going to get it.
So in at quarterback, number 8, Jalen Reeves. It is a handoff to Oakman up the middle, picks up about 5 on that initial carry. And I think those two players are going to be the key. Leander's going to have to stop number 8, Jalen Reeves, and number 22, Elijah Oakman. Pflugerville obviously has a lot of team speed, and they've had team speed for years. Going back to throw, looking over the middle. It is a throw down the middle deep, and it is caught by number 2, Sidney Manasur, for an early touchdown.
Yeah, the Lions let him get behind the secondary. That's one of the things the defense is going to have to avoid. They're going to have to stay on top of those receivers and not let them behind. Pflugerville, if there's one thing you can guarantee with the Panthers, they're going to have athletes at their skill positions.
Yeah, and it showed right there, a little play-action pass and deep pass down the middle, post pattern, wide open, catch, score, and into kick is number 14, Jose Zapata. Kick is up. And it is good. So 2 plays into the game, Pflugerville has an early touchdown, 7-0, here early at the field in Pflugerville. So Leander will get the ball here for their first series. And obviously they're going to have to put some points on the board here early on.
Well, I expect it to be a shootout. And in years past, an early touchdown from the opponents would spell doom for the Lions. This is a different ball club. This is a different program now, and I expect they've gotten down throughout the season and battled back every game. As you mentioned, the 2 losses were by 2 points apiece. So points for, points against, they're doing pretty well this season, and they're definitely a competitive ball club.
Yeah, and they've been able to make adjustments, as we've talked about with the coaches and during the broadcasts. They've done a really good job of making adjustments throughout the game, and it's just something that we'll be watching throughout the broadcast tonight. So Zapata is getting ready to kick for Pflugerville, and back deep for Leander. Number 0 is Jake Webster, and also number 3, that is Chancellor Moody.
And Jerome Cotton, deep for the Lions.
He got the player wrong and the first name of the wrong player. I don't know if you could probably hear, we've got a pretty loud feed for the outside stadium, and it's the PA mic is piped right into the broadcast.
So Zapata getting ready to kick, and it is kicked. It is tailing left, and it goes out of bounds. So the flag will come out. Leander will be setting up with the penalty on the kickoff, and they'll be coming out. So, yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see, when we talk with the coaches and we've watched some of these broadcasts, sometimes they're in the no huddle, sometimes they're in the huddle, and they've had a change of some of their formations. So it'll be interesting to see what Leander comes out with tonight on their first series.
Well, and they've each week kind of opened up a little bit more of the playbook. We talked to Coach Thomason this week, and it looks like Lions are going to make them kick it again.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to make them kick it again. So they're going to line back up, move them back, and re-kick.
But Coach Thomason, as I was saying, Coach Thomason informed us that they're learning each and every week and adding new wrinkles each and every week, and so there'll be something new for us tonight to see.
And that's a compliment to the players that they can pick it up that quickly and adjust each week. They don't have to do the same thing every week or the same formation. They're able to come out in different formations and run different plays, and that's something that the kids have been able to pick up on, and that's a compliment not only to the kids, as I said, but also to the coaching staff as well, able to implement that, and it's been successful.
And declining that penalty there, I think, is a big nod to your return game from Coach Price. He's telling those guys, we expect big plays from you, and if we're going to be able to prevent them from kicking it out of the back of the end zone and give you an opportunity, we're going to take it, and that's what he did here.
So 11:30 here left in the first. Leander trailing 7-0, getting ready for their first offensive series. Zapata with the kick from the 35 this time, and it's hooking again. and it goes out of bounds again. So they may just do the same thing and move them back another 5.
I would, because for a couple of reasons. One, that return game is good for the Lions. The other is the Pflugerville Panthers have run down the field twice already. Make them run down a third time and give your returners that advantage.
Yep, definitely. See if he can do it a third time. Coach is now going out and talking to the kicker, saying, keep it inside the white lines, please.
They basically just ran 2 wind sprints down the field.
Yep.
And they're getting ready to run a third and try to tackle Chancellor Moody or Jake Webster. Tough order there.
It is.
I expect that we can get the ball beyond the 35 here, at minimum.
So Zapata now setting up at his 30. Moved it back twice, 5 yards. I think he may be aiming a little bit further to the right this time, but we'll see.
He kind of has hit it like I hit golf balls.
Yeah, nice little hook on that each time. So here we go, getting ready for the kickoff once again. Third time's a charm.
Got to open that club face.
It is up, and it is caught about the 18 to the 25 to the 30.
And there it is.
Got a seam to the 50. Misses a kicker. It's a foot race. 20. He's going to go in for a touchdown. Jake Webster returning the kick for a touchdown. No flags on the field. Chuck, you just talked about it. Pflugerville looked tired on their kickoff coverage team, and Leander took advantage of that.
And credit Webster, credit the blocking of that return team for the Lions, but a little bit of blame does go to the Pflugerville kicker, because he did make his kick coverage team run down the field 3 straight times. Webster made him pay along with his blocking.
And that's exactly what Leander needed. Pflugerville came out with a quick strike, a deep post pattern for a touchdown. Leander counters right back with a kickoff return. 7-6, pinning the extra point from Rodriguez. Kick is up. And it is good. So we are tied 7-7, 11-16 left here in the first quarter. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back for Leander Lions football.
Only took us 14.
We are back at the field. Tie game here. Leander Lions football 7-7. Leander getting ready to kick off. Ivan Rodriguez putting the football down at the 40.
I expect he'll probably kick this one deep. What do you think?
Yeah, I would think so. Looks like they're shifting up. They're inside the 20, and we know with his leg strength, now they're moving back.
They just wanted to let the Lions know that if there was something up their sleeve, that they were thinking about it as well.
Yep. So here we go, 11-16. Just a kickoff here. Quick start by both teams, and the ball is deep into the end zone. Good kick by Rodriguez. So no return on that. So Pflugerville will come out for their second series.
Yeah, that was an excellent deep kick by Rodriguez to nullify any opportunity for a return. And that's something that will be important for the Lions tonight, because as we've mentioned, Pflugerville is loaded with skill players, skill athletes.
So Pflugerville setting up on their 25. Reeves in at quarterback, and it is a handoff off the left side. Trying to get around the corner. Good job. Oh, and he keeps his feet, but pretty good tackle by number 42, Preston Perrine, able to bring down the ball carrier, number 12, Jake Iloka, who has good speed, tried to get to the outside. Got about 4 on that carry.
Yeah, Perrine could have had him for less of a gain, but there was a good stiff arm by the running back there that Perrine just had to hang on and drag him down. He doesn't miss very many tackles.
No, he likes to hit. So Reeves is in at quarterback in the shotgun. Snap is back. Leander trying to bring some pressure. Oakman got the ball, able to slip a tackle, get upfield. Got about 3 or 4 on that. It should be a third down and about 1.
Ethan Ortiz getting in there on the stop for the Lions.
So big play here for Leander defense. 3rd and 1 at Pflugerville's 34-yard line.
Well, and you're okay if Pflugerville kind of marches a little bit. You just don't want those big plays to kill you.
And it is a handoff and a breaking tackle. And Oakman able to get up close to midfield. They'll put him down at the 49-yard line of Pflugerville. Yeah, he had a little seam on that one. They tried to stuff the line, and he was able to break off tackle and pick up a first down for Pflugerville. So ball is now set at the 49-yard line near hash.
Yeah, the more plays that you make them run, though, the more likely they are to make a mistake that you can capitalize on.
And it is looking to throw again. Down the left sideline, incomplete. Tried once again to go to Mansour for a completion. Tall receiver for Pflugerville.
Yeah, Moody was out there, and he did what I said we're going to have to do. He stayed on top of the receiver and did not allow him to pass him, and the pass was just inaccurate.
So 2nd and 10 for Pflugerville. 2 receivers on the far side. It is a handoff off the right side, trying to break outside, cuts it up, able to get some room down to the 30, trying to scoot into the 20, gets down to about the 17-yard line. That was Jake Iloka again. Good run by Iloka off the right side.
Yeah, we're going to have a shootout here tonight.
9:33 left here in the first quarter. Looks like we may have a little bit of difficulty here with the stream. We'll continue to broadcast. Handoff Oakman off the left side. Spin move, and he is brought down about the 11-yard line. They push him back finally to the 17. Good job pushing him back and making a tackle, making him pay for that run. But he picked up about 7 on that carry. The ball will be right about the 10-yard line.
Andre Burt and Ethan Ortiz on the stop.
So Pflugerville is marching down the field on Leander, relying heavily on the run this series. Reeves in the shotgun. Handoff off the left side, trying to turn the corner, gets to the 5. Iloka trying to battle a little bit more, looks like he's got a first down. It'll be right about the 5-yard line. Let's see if they mark it the 5 or 6. So Panthers pick up a first down. They drop the chains. It'll be 1st and goal at the 5.
Ball's at the Leander 5.
See if Leander brings some pressure. It is a handoff up the middle to Oakman. They hit him right about the 2, maybe the 3-yard line. Pretty good job of coming up and stopping the run. Looks like number 44, Bert Holyfield, was in on that tackle with some other lean. Iloka here. Handoff. It is Iloka along the left side, and he trots in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Panthers!
Yeah, we're having some difficulty with the video. We'll continue to work on that. Please stay with us.
So Pflugerville now takes a 13-7 lead with the kick by number 14, Zapata.
Attempt the extra point. Noah Enriquez to hold.
Snap is back, kick is up, and it is good. So Pflugerville takes a 14-7 lead, 7:52 left here in the first quarter. You're listening to Leander Lions football on SHN Sports. We'll be right back. So we are back here at the field. Leander getting ready to receive the kickoff. It is kicked off a little bit short. It's caught about the 25 to the 30, and he is tackled, and that was number 35 on the kickoff return, Damian Stout. So Leander will set up right about their 29-yard line. So Pflugerville started off with 2 plays and a long touchdown pass. Leander came back with a kickoff return, and then Pflugerville marched down the field on a running most of the series and able to put up another touchdown. So Leander has another opportunity here. We apologize for any video problems, but we will continue with the audio until we get that worked out. Leander is setting up. Twins on the near side. Snap is back. It is a handoff and a reverse. Flag is down, and Webster gets up to, maybe picks up 2 yards, but there is a flag thrown in the backfield about the 22-yard line. See if we can get the signal here.
Trey Snowberger on the stop. No game, bring up.
So let's see what the officials are doing here. See if we can get a audio call from the officials.
He's talking to the coaches.
Yep, now coming over to the near sideline, talking to the Pflugerville coach. And it looks like it's going to be against Pflugerville. Looks like a personal foul, 15-yard mark-off. See if we can get the call here. We don't have audio, but it is a personal foul. So they will
Is that a
move
roughing the passer?
I think roughing the passer, but it was a reverse. So that's, yeah. So it looks like offside.
just jumped.
May have a free play here, but they're going to blow it dead because there was contact by the defensive lineman jumping across and hitting Leander. Unless they jumped, it should be against Pflugerville.
I got the impression from the chit-chat there that the refs are trying to give a little bit of warning, tell him to not get so chippy, because he was talking to both sides.
So they did mark off 5. Yeah, they did mark off 5 against Pflugerville. So 1st and 5. Franklin and Webster in the backfield with Parrott in at quarterback. Kind of a stack formation on the left side, single receiver down here on the near side. Man in motion comes across, sets up in a wing formation. It is a handoff off the right side, and he is brought down right about the line of scrimmage. Franklin got the handoff and unable to break the tackle, trying to get outside on a little sweep play to the right side. Brings up 2nd and 4. He may have picked up 1 yard. 2nd and 4 for Leander. Parrott looking over to the sideline to get the signal from the coach. Webster and Franklin in the backfield with them. A little bit of a stack formation on the right side. Man in motion coming across. Snap is back. Handoff once again on the near side. Franklin able to turn the corner, but he picked up, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Pflugerville is being really aggressive on their initial read and able to stop Franklin. It'll be a 3rd and 4.
Victor Osuji on the tackle.
So Leander goes more to the spread offense. 4 receivers. Franklin in the backfield with Parrott. Franklin offset to the left side. 4-man front for Pflugerville. 2 linebackers. Big play here for Leander early in the game. See if they can pick up a first down here. Snap is back and looking to keep it himself. Parrott, kind of a fumbled snap back, able to catch it, had to take off and run, and no gain on the play. Pflugerville able to come up, and it looks like Leander's going to bring out the punting unit.
No gain. That'll bring up a 4th and 4.
Yeah, unfortunate snap. Looks like, I don't know if he was going to try and throw or if a designed run, but it was a little broken play in the backfield, and no gain for Leander, so they will bring out the punting unit. Ball is on the 49-yard line of Pflugerville. Rodriguez is back and deep for Pflugerville's number 13, Christian Valdez, standing about his 10-yard line. Good snap. Kick is up. Bounces about the 20 and takes a bounce to about the 14-yard line. See where they mark it down right about the 13. So Pflugerville will come out again, once again on offense.
And Mark, we're going to work on the video, but I'm going to have to shut the stream down to do it, so we're going to wait until after the quarter.
That sounds good. Just give everyone a little notice that we may have to shut the stream down and may have to click back on it again, but we'll be here all night long. 5:03 left here in the first. Pflugerville up 14-7 at their 15-yard line. 4-man front for Leander, looking to throw. Deep pass on the left side, and it is just out of the reach of number 2, Sidney Mansour. Had a step on the Leander defender, Moody, but throws a little bit too far. So incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's one of those dangerous plays where they allow the secondary, or the secondary allowed the receiver to get past them.
And it is a handoff to Oakman. He has stood up initially and then pushed back, but got maybe 3 yards on that carry. Let's see where they mark it. Right about the 19-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 6. Leander defense needs to get a stop here.
About 4.5 minutes left in the quarter, so we'll try to get the video in between.
Reeves is back in the shotgun. 2 receivers on the far side. And he is little play action. Lots of pressure, and he is brought down and sacked.
Green.
Great job by number 42, Preston Perrine, coming in and getting a huge sack for Leander. Drops him back at the 13-yard line. Big play for Leander defense. And Pflugerville is bringing out the punting unit. That is exactly what they needed right there.
See if we can get a big return here as well in the return game.
Yeah, Webster standing about his 45-yard line. Into punt for Pflugerville is number 14, their kicker, Jose Zapata. Snap bounces, able to pick it up and get the punt off. A little bit of a wobbly kick at the 40. Goes out of bounds right about the 50-yard line, so Leander will have great field position here as they start out. And good job by the Leander defense shutting down the Pflugerville offense and having great field position, Chuck.
Yeah, it was a smart play by Webster to not try to attempt to return that as well. It was a high kick. The Lions had an opportunity to try to get a block, but they didn't have the block on. So that missed opportunity there with the ball rolling back to the punter.
So Leander comes out with trips on the far side, no receivers on the near side. Man in motion coming over, snap is back. It is a fake, and it is a pass, and it is caught by Webster at the 40. Good move. Gets down to the 34-yard line. 1st down, Leander. Good quick pass. Good catch. Able to get upfield. And Leander comes quickly up to the line in the spread formation. Franklin offset to the left side of Parrott. Now Webster trots over to the far side, trips on the far side, single receiver on the near side. 4-man front for Pflugerville. Snap is back, Parrott getting ready to throw, and it is caught, by Salazar on a slant pattern. Good catch, got about 8 on that catch. First official catch for positive yardage. So here we go, 2nd and 2. Leander once again quickly up to the line.
2nd and 2.
2:30 and counting left in the quarter, folks.
So Salazar with a nice reception there, setting up 2nd and 2 for Leander. Parrott, snap is over his head. He's able to pick it up, scrambles out to the left side. trying to turn the corner, gets knocked out of bounds, lost some yardage on that.
That's a good recovery, though, by Parrott, because it could have been much, much worse. He got close to the line of scrimmage there. I mean, he lost about 2 yards, but he could have lost about 15.
Yeah. No, it was a good job by Parrott picking that up. First of all, getting a lucky bounce, able to lose about 3 yards on that play. Leander in the spread formation. And the problem is if he tries to throw that, there could have been linemen downfield, depending on the play. So he had to do what he could do to save as much on the yardage side as he could. Spread formation. Franklin now offset to the right side of Parrott. Snap is back, looking to throw, and he's going to keep it. Tries to get up the middle, and he has dropped. Lost about 2 or 3 on that one. It was a design quarterback run and did not work out well for Leander. Good job by the Pflugerville defensive line getting pressure.
The Lions need to get down to the 24-yard line. Ball marked at the 31 here with 1:52.
Looks like they're going to go for it here. The punting unit is not out. They're setting up
kind of in that in-between land.
Yeah, they're setting up at their 31-yard line, 4th and about 7. Play clock down to 10. See if they let it run down and call a timeout.
We may try to fix the stream quickly if they do.
Got to get this snap off quickly, and he does. Snap is back, and it is a read option. He tries to keep it, unable to get any yardage on that. So that'll be a turnover on downs for Leander, unable to capitalize on that good field position and a couple first downs, a couple negative plays, and they will turn the ball over. So it'll be 14-7. Panthers, they'll be getting the ball back with 1:24 left here in the first.
Yeah, the Panthers had that play sniffed out. They were ready for the zone option.
So Leander sends out their defensive unit. Trips on the near side for Pflugerville. Snap is back. It is a handoff up the middle to Oakman. Driving forward, got about 13 on that carry. First down for Pflugerville. Put the ball right at their 44-yard line. Clock is now down to about 1:13 and rolling. Come out in the same formation. Trips on the near side, single receiver on the far side. The snap is going to go to Reeves in at quarterback in the shotgun. He gets it, looking to throw, rolling out to the near side, and he throws it, and it is caught at the 40, and he is tackled down about the 34, 35-yard line, and that was to number 12, Ilota. Picks up a first down for Pflugerville. Clock now down to 44. Trips now flip, and they're on the far sideline. Single receiver on the near side. Oakman in the backfield with number 8, Reeves, at quarterback. It is a handoff to Oakman. Breaks a tackle to the 30, down to the 20, and he gets pushed out of bounds right about the 10-yard line by Moody. Another big play for Pflugerville's offense. Clock stops at 19 seconds as he goes out of bounds. Looks like the ball is right at the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal for Pflugerville. Clock is ticking down. Snap is back. Is another handoff off the left side. Ilota gets to about the 5-yard line, and he is stood up there by a couple Leander defenders, including number 42, Perrine, on the tackle. So that'll be it for the first quarter. Pflugerville up 14-7. We'll take a quick break, and we'll see if we can get the video back online.
Yeah, we're going to continue to record the game, so at the very least, when the stream stopped, we'll have.
Well, we are back here at the field. Start of the second quarter. Pflugerville up 14-7. They are sitting at a second and goal on the 4-yard line. Snap is back. Handoff to Oakman. He stood up. Got maybe a yard on that carry. Good job by the Leander Lion defense coming up and stopping him short. Third and goal for Pflugerville. Been relying on both running backs, Iloka and Oakman, doing most of the damage so far tonight. Third and goal. Leander looks like they're bringing some pressure. It is a handoff to Iloka, and he gets in for a touchdown, able to drive across, and they put another touchdown up on the board. So they are now leading 20-7 here early in the second quarter.
Jose Zapata in to attempt the extra point. Noah Enriquez to hold.
Zapata getting ready to kick the extra point. Snap is back. It's up. And it is good. So Pflugerville takes an early 21-7 lead. Leander's going to have to make some adjustments on their defense. They've been relying heavily on the run, and they've been successful. They did have that one deep pass to number 2, Mansour, for a long touchdown for Pflugerville, but Leander Lions are going to have to do something to stop this running game.
They got a lot of work ahead of them here in this remaining part of the second quarter. They're going to have to try to slow down that offense from Pflugerville because they've definitely been churning it up and down the field right now.
So Leander will come out, and as you're listening to the broadcast, we're trying to work on the video portion. Leander will be going right to left this second quarter. Zapata heading out, back deep for Leander, number 0, Jake Webster, number 3, Chancellor Moody. So we'll see if Zapata can straighten out the hook on his kick that he had the first couple times. A little bit of a switch here for Leander. It is a pop-up on the right side. It is caught right about the 18-yard line, gets tackled right about the 16-yard line. That was number 28, Lucas Flores, with the kickoff return. Tried to take it back into the middle of the field, but good coverage by the Pflugerville Panthers.
16, 17-yard line.
So Leander will set up. 11:22 left here in the second quarter, trailing 21-7. Single receiver on each side for Leander. Franklin in the backfield behind Parrott. Stacked. Looks like they have a 2 tight end offensive set for Leander. And it looks like Leander will be calling a timeout.
To avoid the delay of game.
So they'll call a timeout. Let's go through the sponsors real quick here for Leander Lions Football Booster Club. The platinum sponsors: Thrive Realty, Modern Shade, PK Custom Pools, Quality Moving and Storage, and LOA Construction and Austin Roofing. And the gold sponsors, Funk.com. Leander in their huddle over there on the sideline with the offensive coaches. Trailing 21-7, need to get some offense going here early. Their only score was that special team score, Jake Webster on the kickoff return, taking it all the way in for Leander. They were driving, then a couple negative plays, and they had to go for it on 4th down, unable to do so. So now they are setting up on their 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Snap is back. Handoff off the right side, and good push by Franklin. Got about 6 on that carry. Off tackle on the right side of the Leander Lions offense. Picks up about 6. Come back out in the same formation.
Alexander Franklin, the ball carrier.
Tight end on the right side. Wing on the left side. Single receivers for Leander. Parrott in the shotgun. Franklin offset to his right side. 4-man front for Pflugerville. Snap is back, and it is a draw up the middle. Parrott looks like he got close to the first down, but they're going to. Looks like they're going to march him back. I think he had a better push than that, but they're going to mark him at the 25.
Farrell on the keeper.
Yeah, I think he had another yard and a half on that one, but they're going to mark him at the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2. Receivers coming in. Tight formation for Leander. Franklin directly behind Parrott. Overload on the right side, and they're going to give it to Franklin, who's going to follow his blockers, able to get enough for a first down, gets out to about the 33-yard line. Good run by Franklin off the right side behind the overloaded side. Now they quickly get up to the line again. Now they check over on the sideline to check their play. Pflugerville still in their four-man front. Leander has a tight end and a wing. Now man in motion coming over to the left side. Snap is back, and Parrott tries to keep it himself. Maybe got about 2 yards. Had the option of handing off to Franklin, but he kept it. And they're going to say he picked up, 2 yards on that one. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Leander.
Picked up 2, maybe. Franklin, 2nd and 8.
They quickly get up to the line, get in their formation, then checking the sideline for the play. Garza on the near sideline and the single receiver. Snap is back. It is a handoff off the right side. Got some room. First down for Leander. Franklin, good run off the right side. Good blocking out there by the receiver for Leander. And that is, I believe that was number 0. That was Webster out there with a good block. So Leander, a couple first downs. Once again, a single receiver on each side, have a tight end and a wing. Tight in for Leander. Franklin directly behind Parrott in the formation. Man in motion, overload on the left side. Snap is back. It is a handoff up the middle. Franklin, another good push. Got about 8 on that carry. So they're having some success here in this formation and running the ball.
Yeah, that's really what the Lions need to be doing here is possessing the football and keeping away from the big play makers on the Pflugerville Panthers.
Damian Stout comes in the backfield with Franklin. Peyton Gordon heading out. He was involved on the prior plays, providing good blocking. 2 receivers out on the far side, single receiver on the near side, 2 men in the backfield. Parrott in the shotgun. Snap is back. Play action, rolling out to the right. Looks like a flag is down. He's got some room. He's able to pick up a first down, but I think we're going to have a holding call in the backfield against Leander.
Oh, what you got? We got a flag.
Flag sitting at the 46-yard line. See if we can get a call here over the speakers.
Offense, number 72, 10-yard penalty, repeat by snap.
So they'll mark the ball back, and it'll be at Leander's 44-yard line. It'll now be a 2nd and about 12.
Correction, it's 2nd down.
Negative play for Leander. Killed their last drive. Couple of negative plays. See if they can overcome this. They've had some success running the ball. Single receiver on each side. Dylan Capers in on the right side. Tight end formation. Peyton Gordon on the left side. Wing formation. Gordon goes in motion over to the right side. Snap is back. Handoff to Franklin. Bounces off a player. Hits another player and picks up maybe 2 yards on that carry. Looks like it'll be about a 3rd and 11.
Bring up a 3rd and 11.
So Leander comes out in trips on the near side, single receiver on the far side, Franklin in the backfield. Parrott in the shotgun formation. Cotton on the far side, Webster, Salazar, and Garza on the near side. Franklin now moves over left of Parrott. Snap is back, looking to throw. The throw is there. It's caught by Salazar. He's getting upfield. He's got the first down to the 31-yard line. Nice little quick post pattern. Good pass, good catch. First down. They move the chains.
Yeah, it was a good – they went back to it. Salazar's been open on that slant a couple of times, and they've connected.
Setting up quickly at the 31-yard line. Leander is moving down the field, still in their spread formation.
We'll spend halftime getting the video back.
Passes back, and it is caught, thrown on the right side. I think that was Garza. That was Cotton, number 8. Got about 9 on that catch. Bring up a 2nd and 1. Ball is now placed right about the 22-yard line. Good job by Leander overcoming that negative play, picking up a first down. And it looks like got a timeout on the field.
You know, I think I'm going to need to reboot the machine is our best bet. And I don't want to take away from the action now here late second quarter. So that's why we're sticking with just the audio. And additionally, we are recording the video as well. Hopefully we'll be able to upload that later tonight if there's a problem and we are unable to get the video back tonight.
Yeah, we'll see if we can do it maybe after the score or maybe at halftime. We'll kind of play it by ear.
We're going to need a little bit of time. So halftime, if we cut away after a score here, we only have about a minute, and it's going to take a little longer than that. So we will lose action. So I think that we should stay with the audio until we get halftime.
So timeout on the field. Leander is still in their huddle on the far sideline. Good drive by Leander. This is their best offensive series so far tonight. Trot back out. Garza on the near side. Sole receiver. Cotton on the far side. And it is yep, we're going to have a jump there. Note that was Webster.
Oh, that hurts.
Yep. False start by Leander, so that'll move him back 5. Wait, no, he's picking up the flag. He's picking up the flag. Nope. Now they're marking it off. Sorry. Apologies. So they will move him back 5. It'll be a 2nd and about 6 for Leander. Ball is placed at the Pflugerville 27-yard line.
Still plenty of time.
Handoff to Franklin. Got a little bit of running room. Gets a good push. He's up close to the first down, maybe a little short. Looks like they are going to mark him about a yard short of the first down. They're quickly up to the line. Offset on the left side. Snap is back. Handoff to Franklin. Follows his blockers. He's got some running room. He's going to go in for a touchdown. Great job by the offensive line opening up that hole off the left side. Alexander Franklin trotting in for the touchdown for Leander. 21-13, pinning the extra point. Great job, Leander, setting up this offensive series and marching down the field and punching it in.
Yeah, that was a good drive, and it ate some clock as well.
Rodriguez in to kick for Leander for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. 21-14 Panthers, 6:27 left here in the first half. Great job by Leander, not only running the ball, but throwing the ball as well and opening up some holes. So we got ourselves a ball game, Chuck.
Most definitely. And I expected it to be a shootout, and I expected the momentum to swing from one side to the other. The Lions just need to hang on to the momentum here as the half winds down the last 6:27.
Yeah, they obviously made some adjustments from what they saw on their blocking and the formation, and they were able to take advantage of that and march down the field. Good job by the Leander offensive line. Good job by Franklin. Good job by Salazar getting that long first down and the play to move him down the field. And Leander is back in the ball game. You know, Pflugerville took a 21-7 lead, and the Leander line offense was a little bit stagnant, but they picked it up this last series, and that'll bode well throughout this ball game. You didn't want to see him go 3 and out and give the ball back to Pflugerville early once again in the second quarter, but Leander was able to get a long drive, eat some clock, and put some points on the board. So Leander will be kicking off from the 40-yard line. Ball's on the far hash. Once again, if you're listening, Leander is going from right to left. See if he can put this one out of the end zone. It is a high, kind of a pooch kick, a little bit short, caught about the 20, 25, 30, around the corner, got the kicker. Oh, and good job by the kicker, Rodriguez, getting on the tackle chart. The problem is Pflugerville's in Leander territory.
Yeah, that was a pretty good return. The Lions, wanted to avoid kicking it to the deep returners, and Donald Springs made the Lions pay there.
Yeah, they kicked it up a little bit short. Didn't really have a contained person on the outside turning him in. He was able to get around the outside player for Leander, go right down the sideline, but good job by Rodriguez to keep him out of the end zone. So Pflugerville comes out, twins on the far side, single receiver on the near side. And it is a handoff to Oakman, and he drags a Leander player down to, got about 9 on that carry. I believe Perrine was on that tackle. Good burst by Oakman.
Preston Pirine on the tackle.
So Pflugerville, same formation. It is a handoff off the near side, and he breaks a tackle again. Ilota picks up a first down, gets down to about the 30-yard line of Leander, quickly up on the ball again. Pflugerville Panthers, 5:52 left here in the first quarter and rolling. 1st and 10 for Pflugerville on Leander's 30-yard line. Leander's got to make some adjustments here. They've got to make those tackles. They've got to hit them at the line of scrimmage or behind, because both of their running backs have done a great job. And there they go. Good job, Oakman. They stand him up. He maybe gets a yard. But good job by the front defensive lineman for Leander getting some pressure.
Yeah, they did exactly what you said they needed to do. They met Oakman in the backfield, didn't allow him to get much of a head of steam, and they were able to pull him down right near the line of scrimmage.
So we have they stopped the clock for some reason, and now they're resetting it. Not sure what was going on there, but they're rolling it now. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Pflugerville. Yeah, you can't let these running backs, get behind that first line with their speed. Low snap, looking to throw, deep throw into the end zone, and it is deep out of the back of the end zone. Trying once again to go to number 2, Sidney Mansour, but good coverage there by Leander.
Yeah, and he just pretty much threw that away with an opportunity for Mansour to get under it, but even then it was too deep. It would have been an incredible catch.
Yeah, Moody on the coverage there. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 9 for Pflugerville. Not sure how the leg strength of Zapata, this may be 2-down territory here for Pflugerville, so big play for Leander. And it is a run off the left side. They turn him in, and they stand him up, and they knock him back.
Great tackle there.
Who was that on the tackle?
55.
That was number 55. Cade Sundheim came back and just laid him out. He kind of stopped, tried to turn up field, and he was knocked back about 3 yards. Great job by Sundheim putting the lick on Ilota.
Ran into a wall of a sophomore there in the middle.
So 4th down for Pflugerville. Huge play for Leander. 4th and 11. Play clock down to 11. Looks like they're going to go for it. Twins on the near side, single receiver on the far side. Do not jump off sides, Leander. Don't give them another 5 yards here. And it looks like Pflugerville will be calling a timeout. So we'll stay here with the broadcast. Pflugerville leading 21-14, 4:22 left here before halftime. 4th and 11. Big play for both teams here. Don't see any change in personnel for Pflugerville as they're standing in their huddle. Looks like they will be going for it. We've seen Mansour, the receiver, has had a big game tonight, but we've also seen Iloka, number 12, and number 22, Oakman, the running backs for Pflugerville, I think they've done the most damage. And most of their yards have been kind of off tackle to the outside, so we'll see what they do here. Haven't seen the quarterback Reeves really run the ball so far tonight. Hasn't really had to. He's had good running backs and receiver. So Pflugerville comes out. Twins on the near side. Mansour is in the slot. Reeves in the shotgun. Oakman offset to his right side. Snap is back. Looking to throw. Lots of pressure by Leander. He drops it off to Oakman. Got to make a tackle. Oh, and they do make a tackle, but enough for a first down for Leander.
That's just a good play call by the Panthers there. They called a screen. The line secondary had dropped deep to stay on top of Mansour, and it paid off for the Panthers is there were nobody there on the second level to really make a play before the line to gain.
Yeah, kind of scooted out to the left side. That's where the blitz was coming from. They picked it up, lots of pressure, able to get the ball off, pick up a first down. So the ball is at the 18-yard line, 4 minutes and rolling. Snap is back. Handoff. Iloka on the right side to the 15. Bounces out 10-5, gets into the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Pflugerville.
Yeah, got a pretty good block there on the edge in the secondary that really sprung him for the score.
Yeah, tough break for Leander. Looking at a 4th and 11, they pick up the first, and then they get a touchdown. So it is now 27-14 Pflugerville.
Still plenty of time for the Lions to answer,
Yep.
though.
Zapata in to kick. Bouncing. Look, a broken play. Leander's got to get him, and they do. They drop him. Number 24, Andre Burt, with the tackle on the holder. That was number 3, Enriquez. Yeah, the ball dribbled back to the holder, and they're unable to get the kickoff, so good break for Leander. Pflugerville leading 27-14, 3:49 left before half. So Leander will have plenty of time, 3:49 here left in the second quarter. See if they can put some points on the board. Definitely need to get something before half if they can. Both teams huddled up on their sidelines. Nice evening tonight here at the field.
Nice to see we didn't get the rain out we were expecting.
Yeah, we were expecting a lot of rain, and looks like that is going to, hopefully, won't be here tonight. Moody and Webster back deep for Leander. Zapata getting ready to kick. They did a shift, and they are going to shift up. So now Moody and Webster now in the second level. Zapata with a pooch kick, caught by Moody at the 25-30, and he gets stood up right about the 32-yard line. Came up running, caught it, and was immediately hit by the Pflugerville Panthers. So Leander will have 3:45 left here in the first half to try and put some points up on the board. Have enough time. They've had success with the running game and the throwing game on the last series.
From their 31.
Single receiver each side, have a wing and a tight end. Franklin in the backfield behind Parrott. Checking with the coaches on the sideline. Franklin now moves left.
5.
Snap is back. Play action. It is a throw, and it is a catch. Another quick post, and that was to
15.
number 15, Peyton Gordon. Good catch. Good run. First down. Move the chains. Ball's now at the 45-yard line. Peyton Gordon setting up at tight end. Dylan Capers wing on the other side. Capers comes in motion, and a flag is thrown. Looks like that may be a legal procedure against Leander. Officials conferring out about the 39-yard line of Leander, or 41-yard line, sorry. I didn't see much. I didn't see any type of illegal formation, but we'll see what they call here on the field. Okay. No penalty. We'll play on.
That was a lot of chit-chat for nothing.
So here we go. Once again, same formation. Garza on the near sideline receiver. Capers comes over. Overload on the left side. Snap is back. Hand off to Franklin, left side. Tries to get upfield. Gets right near the 50-yard line. They'll put him at the 49. Got about 3 or 4 on that carry.
That's about 5 yards.
Let's see where they put it. Let's see where they mark it.
Reagan George on the stop.
They will mark it right at the 50, so picked up about 5. Clock now down to 2:55.
Leander still with 2 timeouts. Pflugerville only has 1.
Webster on the far receiver. Garza the near receiver. Tight end and wing in tight for Leander. Peyton Gordon shifts over to the right side. Snap is back. Hand off to Franklin. Dances around. Maybe picked up a yard on that carry.
About the Pflugerville.
They do get into Pflugerville territory, but it looks like we're going to have a timeout Leander. 2:22 left here. It'll be a 3rd and 4 for Leander. So a couple big plays here with 2:22 left in the first half. Leander definitely needs to pick up a first down here.
They have time. You know, it's a good, smart time out here. Make sure you get a first down and continue this drive. But there's plenty of time for the Lions to move down and get points here before half.
Yeah, and they've had success with those quick slants. A couple to Salazar, one to Gordon. So we'll see if they do something like that here if the formation suits them. Franklin's had some success as well running the ball. Yeah, the thing that Leander needs to do before halftime is move down to get some points. They can't go and have a negative play here and punt the ball back to Pflugerville. Give them 2 minutes left to try and put more points on the board this first half. So Leander comes out in their same formation they've had success with. Wing and a tight, and it is a play action. Looking to throw, and it is thrown, and it is incomplete. Parrott rolling out to the left, lots of pressure, threw it back across his body. Player for Pflugerville diving, knocking it down, trying to go for that complete pass, and it was incomplete. So 4th and 4 for Leander, and they're bringing trips out now on the near sideline. Need to get this first down.
Yeah, he went sidearm on that throw.
Snap is back, looking to throw, and it is a handoff off the right side. Play action, unable to get a first down. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff to Franklin. They stood it up. Good job by the Pflugerville defense. Running to the weak side, but they did a nice job of stuffing that. So Pflugerville will now have the ball at their 49-yard line. 2:09 left in the first half.
Had to get a stop.
Yeah, they can't give Pflugerville another 7 here before half. So Pflugerville comes out. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 receiver on the far side. Leander's got to get a stop here. Snap is back. Handoff to Oakman. Good job by Leander.
2nd and 7.
Reeves with the snap. Looking to throw, lots of pressure. Breaks the tackle, but he's brought down by number 42 and number 5. That is Gavin Brzezinski and Preston Perrine. Good job by coming up and getting a sack. There is a flag in the backfield at the 41-yard line.
And correction, that was 55.
Oh, 55.
Got an extra 5 in there. Cade Sundheim.
Okay.
Great stop, great pressure.
So here we go. Let's see what the penalty is. Probably a holding call where the flag is, but we'll see.
Looked like a little extracurricular activity going on after the play.
Officials are talking. Clock is stopped at 1:23 in the first half. Now the officials coming over and talking to the Pflugerville coach.
Looks like they might be offsetting.
No call here by the official. Wait, here we go.
There are multiple penalties on the play. Dead ball. Defense. Number 55. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Right. Offense. Number 57. Unsportsmanlike. That's both of them their first. Replay, or no, third down.
So third down for Pflugerville. Ball is right at the 50-yard line, 3rd and 9.
And they should be starting the clock. .123 on the clock. Both teams have one timeout left.
And the clock is now starting. Blows a whistle. Pflugerville looking over to the sideline. Clock is now down to 1:13 and rolling.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to let the play clock run down and then call a timeout.
Yeah, 3rd and long here.
Well, they may try to get it off.
Twins on the far side. Single receiver on the near side.
4,
Snap
3.
is back, looking to throw. And the throw is caught by number 2. Gets to the 30. Breaks a tackle. 10-5 touchdown. Once again, Mansour with another big touchdown for the Pflugerville Panthers. Unfortunate for Leander. Able to make a spin move. Broke a tackle down the sideline, touchdown Pflugerville.
Yeah, that one really hurts. But, you know, there's still a whole half of football to play, a little bit under a minute here in the first half.
Jose Zapata into attempt the
Pflugerville now leading 33-14,
Enriquez to hold.
waiting for the extra point by Zapata. And the kick is good. And a flag is down, maybe offsides on Leander, but the kick was good.
Yeah, it looked like someone got a finger on it, but wasn't enough.
So they'll enforce that on the kickoff. 51 seconds left here in the first half. Panthers leading 34-14.
So with 51 seconds left in the first half, the score now Panthers 34.
So if you're still listening, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reboot the machine and at the very least try to have video for you here for the second half. So definitely stay with us.
Let's give a shout out to the Football Booster Club sponsors, Thrive Realty, the Platinum sponsors, Modern Shade, PK Custom Pools, Quality Moving and Storage, and LOA Construction and Austin Roofing. And our gold sponsor, Funk.com. Yeah, tough break for Leander. Mansour kind of made a little curl move to the inside, caught the ball, spin move to the outside, broke a tackle, able to go right down the sideline for another big score. So Zapata's going to be kicking from the 40-yard line. Moody and Webster back deep for the Lions. See if we can get another shifting back line up to the third line. See if they do another pooch kick here. And it is a deep kick. Ball is going into the end zone. No return, so Leander will have 51 seconds to try and move down the field and get some points on the board. Ball will be set at the 25-yard line. Ball's on the far hash. Trips on the near side. Single receiver on the far side. Franklin in the backfield with Parrott. Four-man front for Pflugerville. Parrott with the snap, looking to throw, rolling to his right side, tucking and throwing it out of bounds. Receiver was not open, throws it out of bounds. Live another day. Clock is now down to 45 seconds, 2nd and 10.
It only took us 14 seconds to score the first one. I think we're doing all right.
Well, we can definitely be explosive, but now's the time.
Yep. So in a spread formation here, Franklin in the backfield, two receivers on each side. Parrott with the snap, looking to throw. Now rolling to the left side, looking, throwing, and it is dropped. Pass was thrown. Number 8, Cotton, drops the ball right about he had about 9 on that catch. Probably would have gotten a first down.
Would have been a tough catch. A little bit behind him.
Yep.
He got one hand on it, but he was unable to haul it in.
So 3rd and 10 for Leander. 38 seconds left here in the first half. Once again coming out in the spread formation. Garza and Salazar on the near side. Looks like Cotton and Webster on the far side. Fake. It was a broken play. Parrott throws it out of bounds. Broken play. Tried to go upfield and rolled out to the right and threw it out of bounds. So 32 seconds left. 4th down, Chuck.
Yeah,
almost would have been better to take a knee on that one.
Well, a run straight ahead was with Alex Franklin. I hope to break one long, but you know the Lions tried a few things there with the receivers. The Pflugerville defense was ready. They had good coverage.
Yeah, and that broken play almost would have been better just to fall down and burn some clock here. Now there's 32 seconds left, and Leander's punting the ball. Snap is back. Good kick. It bounces at down to about the 30-yard line, rolling down, and they'll stop it right about the 35-yard line. Ethan Ortiz, was that Ortiz, I believe? Yep, number 25. Ethan Ortiz downing the ball. So Pflugerville will have a 1st and 10, 21 seconds left. See if they try and throw something deep here. Now it looks like they're going to be in a tight.
Yeah, look like they're going to take a knee.
Yep, take a knee here and go in at halftime up 34-14.
And we'll try to get the video back up. If for some reason when you click on the link you can't locate the link for the second half, go to SHN Sports on YouTube and find. We may have to create a new stream.
So they'll take a quick knee. Leander trails 34-14 at halftime. I'll go off quickly here so we can reboot and get this stream up. We appreciate you listening to Leander Lions Football.
Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Test, test. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1. Test, 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 test.
So Leander sitting 11:29 left here in the third. Leander looking at a 3rd and 6. Snap is back. Play action. Parrott looking to scramble, gets outside, tries to get upfield, and it looks like he'll have enough for a first down. Good job by Parrott scrambling to pick up the first down. They will move the chains. Ball be placed at Leander's 39-yard line. Big play there for Leander, picking up that first down, keeping the ball.
Did a nice job squeaking through some tough grabs.
Trailing by 20, they need to move quickly, need to move down the field and put 7 up on the board. Single receiver on each side. Snap is back. It is a handoff to Franklin. Tries to go to the outside. Picked up maybe 1 on that carry. Pretty good job by Pflugerville's defense stringing that out. 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 on that carry. We apologize for any video and technical difficulties. We have the video up and running.
I think we've got even the audio working now. Hopefully there's not much feedback or crackling in the background.
So Leander with the drive here. 2nd and 8. Snap is back. Parrott looking to throw. It is a pass out to the left side. It is tipped. Almost intercepted. Good job by number 7, Jacob Hansen, deflecting that pass. Bring up a 3rd and 8 for Leander. Another big 3rd down play. They need to get this drive going. They need to get this first down. Cotton and Salazar trot on the field. Looks like we're going to have trips on the near side. Joaquin Garza, sole receiver on the far side. Franklin in the backfield with Parrott. 4-man front for Pflugerville. Snap is back. Play action looking to throw. It is a pass, and it is intercepted. In between the 2 receivers, it was picked off to the 30, down to the 20, and he gets knocked. Are they going to give him a touchdown? Or they
got it.
They're going to give him a touchdown. Looks like Donald Springs with the pick 6, scooting down the sideline, able to get in right at the pylon. Another touchdown for Pflugerville. They now lead 40-14.
Yeah, that one really hurts.
They are bringing it back. We have a flag on the play.
Oh, that's
There
helpful.
is a flag at the 36. Looks like it was during the return. Leander defense trotting on the field. See if we can get a call from the official here. Have a personal foul against Pflugerville. They'll mark off 15. They'll put the ball right at midfield. So Pflugerville will have another opportunity here on offense. They take the score off the board. It is 34-14. Leander's got to make a play on defense. They've got to stop this Pflugerville offense.
Yeah, especially after potentially giving up that return.
Reeves gets the snap. It is a handoff up the middle to Oakman. Breaks a tackle. Slips another tackle, and he is brought down, but has enough for a first down as they move the ball down to Leander's 35-yard line.
You know, this defense has had a tough go the last 2 weeks against running backs, both Division I caliber prospects.
And we've seen a heavy dose of both Oakman
And last week it was
and
Joyner.
Aloka. Yep, Joyner, same thing. Similar running backs. Big and strong and good speed.
Fast.
Snap is back. Is a handoff to Aloka. Breaks the tackle. Gets to the outside 30. Going to turn the corner. 20. Down to the 10. Gets pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark him down right about the 5. Another big play for Pflugerville on the running game. They've had that going all night, and Leander has not had an answer.
Yeah, they've been able to move the ball very effectively on the ground. They had the one big deep pass to open the game, but ultimately most of their yards has been on the ground.
So Pflugerville will have a first and goal on the 5, leading by 20. Hand off to Oakman. He trots in untouched.
And the 6 points are back on the board.
Yep. Score goes back up to 40-14. Flag is in the end zone. May have a celebration penalty, but looks like the score will stand. Yeah, Leander just hasn't had a answer for the running game tonight.
Kickoff out. Offense. Number 2. Unsportsmanlike penalty. Result of the play is a touchdown.
So into kick, Zapata. A little bit of a delay here as they reset the point after attempt. Looks like the officials are walking over to the coaches on the sideline for Leander.
That penalty will be assessed from the kickoff.
That penalty against Pflugerville, so they needed to talk to Coach Price. Where do you want it at?
High snap, kick is up. It is good. 41-14 Pflugerville. They've had all systems go on their running game tonight. Leander's got to come back and put some points on the board and stop that running game. It's been a pretty dominant tonight here, Chuck. Just both running backs have been able to just kind of run at will.
Well, and I knew that the Pflugerville teams in this district were tough. We knew that they had athletes. Weiss is really good. Pflugerville's a little better than I expected. So you got to give them a little bit of credit. They came out ready to play tonight.
Yep. So 9:20 left here in the third quarter. Leander trailing 41-14. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors. Platinum sponsors: Thrive Realty, Modern Shade, PK Custom Pools, Quality Moving and Storage, and LOA Construction and Austin Roofing. Gold sponsors: Funk.com. Yeah, Leander's offense has kind of sputtered throughout the night. They've had a kickoff return for a touchdown, then a nice drive where they're able to punch it in, but they just haven't had an answer for the running game for the Panthers. So the Panthers will be kicking off at their 25.
Yeah, if I'm the Pflugerville coaching staff, I'm relying on those two running backs pretty heavily.
Yep. And it looks like the receivers deep for Leander, Stout, and Moody. Kick is up, short to the right. It is caught at the 28, to the 35, to the 40, 45-yard line. Pretty good return, and that was by number 28 for Leander, Lucas Flores.
Yeah, he's had a couple of returns here tonight, and the big one by Webster to open the scoring for the Lions. It looks like we may have an injured player down near the Lions sideline.
Yeah, it looks like we have a player down, so why don't we take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're listening to Leander Lions Football on SHN Sports.
Yay.
We are back here at the field. Leander setting up at their 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Snap is back. And it looks like we are going to have the play stopped.
False start. Offense. Number 72.
So they'll move back 5 yards. Not the start that Leander wanted this drive, but here we go. 1st and 15, ball out their 40-yard line. Parrott getting the play from the sideline. Twin receivers on the near side, now man in motion. Peyton Gord now setting up at the wing formation. Handoff, right side, Franklin to the right side, trying to break outside. Looks like he got maybe 4 yards on that carry. Tackled by about 3 Panthers as he tried to turn the corner. Ball out there, 44-yard line, 2nd and 11. Leander setting up. Kind of a tight stack on the left side, single receiver on the near side. Gets the snap, hand off to Franklin, got a seam, got some running room, he got up to the 50, picked up about 6 on that carry. Good job by the offensive line, opening up a little bit of a seam, but it'll now be a 3rd and 5 for Leander right at the 50-yard line. Damian Stout in the backfield now with Parrott. Big play here for Leander. Snap is back, hand off to Stout, and he has stood up at the line of scrimmage. He may have gotten a yard.
It's going to bring up a 4th and short. Sounds like we have a little bit of an echo on our audio. We ask that you just bear with us here.
So 4th down for Leander. Substitutions running on the field. Now we have trips on the near side, single receiver on the far side, Franklin in the backfield. Play clock down to 8. Parrott gets the snap, looking to throw, and it is caught. Fighting for a 1st down. I think he got it.
Yeah,
that was Joaquin Garza. They are going to give him a 1st down. Good job fighting forward for that final yard to move the chains. So that'll give Leander a 1st down at the 45-yard line of Pflugerville. Leander remains in the trip formation on the near side. Got Cotton, Salazar, and Webster on the near side. Garza on the far side. Franklin in the backfield. 6:40 left here in the 3rd. Snap is back, looking to throw. Sets up a quick screen on the right side to Franklin. Got a good block. Got upfield. Going to be close to a 1st down. I think they're going to give it to him. Good play. Good job by Franklin catching that ball and picking up that 1st down. Good speed on the reception. Webster now in the backfield with Franklin. Parrott getting the call from the sideline. 6:12 and counting. 1st and 10 Leander. Is a play action pass looking to throw down the side. Tries to throw, and it is caught.
Touchdown Lions.
Touchdown Lions. That was number
3.
Moody, Chancellor Moody with the touchdown. Great pass by Parrott. Good catch by Moody. Getting Leander put 6 on the board. It is now 41-20.
Parrott did a great job dropping it right in there.
Yep, did a nice job throwing it just outside the hand of the Pflugerville defender. Rodriguez in to kick the extra point. Webster with the hold. The kick is up. And it is good. Good job by Leander coming back and putting 7 on the board. Now the defense has got to make some stops here, trailing by 20, 41-21, 5:59 left here in the 3rd quarter. So Leander did a good job moving the ball down and scoring, defense has got to make a stand here, and they've had a tough game tonight so far with this Pflugerville running game, but something's got to break here for Leander. They need a turnover, need some type of fumble, 3 and out, something to get that ball back quickly, Chuck.
Yeah, they're going to need to make some plays on defense. They're going to have to stop this offensive momentum by the Pflugerville Panthers. They've done a decent enough job to stop them through the air. You know, the one big play early and maybe a couple of other completions, but ultimately the Panthers are just grinding out yards on the ground, and the defensive line and those linebackers are really going to have to step up here and get a stop quickly to allow the Lions to maintain this momentum.
Yeah, let's see if Leander tries to do an onside kick here, see if they can get the ball back. 5:59 left in the third. Rodriguez out ready to kick for Leander. Ball is on the near hash. Looks like he may be lining up right now on the onside. And it is. Bounce. Pretty good bounce. The ball's on the ground. Looks like Pflugerville may have come up with it.
It's going to be close. There was somebody right behind the initial.
Yep, they are going to call it. It was recovered by number 1, Springs, for Pflugerville, but the ball will be at their 43-yard line. Yeah, Leander's just got to sell out on this run. You know, the problem is if you sell it on the run and they break through that initial line, then, you know, he's gone for a touchdown. So you've got to wrap up. You've got to hit him at the line of scrimmage or behind, and that's been a tough job tonight because Pflugerville offensive line had done a good job blocking, and most of their damage has been to the outside or off tackle. So see what we do here. They run right up the middle. Oakman to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, tries to break outside. Good block downfield to the 5. Looks like they may put him down right at the 1-yard line.
You know, he's having a Syntex Player of the Week kind of night here tonight, and the Lions have just got to hang on and try to stop his momentum before he gets to the line of scrimmage on those carries.
Yeah, he's the offensive line has just done a great job of just opening up holes, and we've known Oakman for, 3 or 4 years here playing.
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
been
just
playing
been
since he was a freshman.
You know, doing this, and we've seen it just about every year. You know what you're going to get. You knew the Leander, defensive coaches, man coming on the field late. There's going to be a flag, but he goes in for the 2-point, or the touchdown. I'm sorry, for the touchdown. It looks like we have a player running on the field. I'm sure they'll disregard that flag. But we knew coming in they were going to run the ball. Everyone knows they're going to run the ball, and the key is, can you stop it?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a shootout, but I didn't expect our defense to give up 47, maybe 48 points in the third quarter. We'll see what can be done here as they snatch momentum right back.
Jose Zapata to attempt the extra point.
Low snap. Kick is up, and it's good. 48-21 Pflugerville. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're listening to Leander Lions football on SHN Sports. Back here at the field, Leander trailing 48-21, getting ready to receive the kick from Zapata, kicking at the 40. Kick is up. It is caught about the 6-yard line. 15, 20, breaks a tackle, gets out to about the 30-yard line.
And that was Damian Stout.
Damian Stout with the return. So Leander's got to score a lot. They've got to score quickly and shut down this Pflugerville offense. It's been a tough game tonight so far for the defense. Tough game trying to tackle both Oakman and Iloka. So see if Leander can quickly march down the field and put some more points up on the board.
Five, 4, 3.
Handoff off the left side, and he has stood up at the line of scrimmage. Jake Webster with the run. Looks like they'll mark it right back at the line of scrimmage.
We have a player down.
Looks like we have a couple players down right now. So why don't we take a quick break here? Looks like one player's getting up, another's still down for Leander. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back. 5:12 left here in the third quarter. Leander's trailing 48-21. We'll be right back. We are back here at the field. Leander setting up. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line. And looks like we may have a timeout, Leander, as the clock was running down. Looks like they had a issue with the proper players on the field. So we will have a quick timeout. 4:45 left here in the third. While we're on a break, let's give a shout out to our platinum sponsors, Thrive Realty, thriverealty.com, Modern Shade, modernshadellc.com, PK Custom Pools, pkcustompools.com, Quality Moving and Storage, AustinTXMovers.com, LOA Construction and Austin Roofing, LOAConstruction.com, and our gold sponsor, Funk.com.
It's been a tough night for everybody here, Mark. We've had technical difficulties here with the broadcast. The line defense and offense have struggled tonight. There were some big plays, but this certainly isn't the product that we've come to expect from this year's line squad.
No, it has not been. It's been a tough night, definitely. So Leander looking at a 2nd and 10. Ball on their 30-yard line, 4:45 left here in the third. Snap is back, looking to throw. Pass along the left sideline. It is up, and it is incomplete. Tried to go to Joaquin Garza.
If he would have let him just a little bit more, Garza had about a half step on the defender. It would have taken a perfect pass, but that could have been a big play.
Good defensive coverage by number 9, John Lawhorn.
Pass intended
Leander staying in the trips on the near side, single receiver on the far side. Parrott with the snap, play action, lots of pressure, tries to get up through the hole, slips the tackle, tries to break outside. May have picked up 2 yards on that.
There's just too much pressure for Aiden Parrott to really set up and look downfield. The Lions have struggled up front on both sides of the ball tonight.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have another player down. This time it's on Pflugerville. But, yeah, just a little bit surprising tonight. We've seen Leander Lions, able to move the ball, able to stop on defense. Both sides of the ball have been, pretty consistent. But tonight they've just been kind of running into that buzzsaw, the rushing game from the Pflugerville Panthers, and the defensive line has been very strong. Anderson, beat Pflugerville in the last game 38-27, and then they come out today and they put 48 up on the board. We're still in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's a pretty impressive offense they have, because the Lions have played pretty good defense throughout this season, and the Pflugerville offense has exposed some things. And we saw a little bit of it last week. When you're going against a D1 caliber running back, you have your work cut out for you. I remember when the Lions played P. Ryan when he played for the Hendrickson Hogs. That wasn't a good night either.
So Leander is punting. Pretty good punt, fair catch, caught at the 28-yard line. That was by number 13, Christian Valdez.
Christian Valdez on that fair catch.
So Pflugerville will be setting up once again. 3:54 left in the third. I think we'll see another heavy dose of the running game.
If I'm Pflugerville, that's what I'm going to do for a couple of reasons. You want to grind out the clock. You don't want to give the Lions any opportunity to try to get back into this game, because there's still a lot of football to be played here.
Yeah, Leander's got to tighten up that defense and basically sell out on whoever's running the ball. And it's going to be another run off this side, Iloka, and he gets a 3 on that carry. Pretty good pursuit by Leander.
Perrine was out there pretty quickly.
Yep, along with Jalen Jammer. 2nd and 7. Clock is now down to 3:35. So they're probably going to, use up most of this clock and just keep handing the ball off to either of the running backs.
Yeah, when you get a lead like this, you want to get the clock over with, get out of here with a win. So the Lions are really going to have to make some plays.
And once again, they hand off up the middle. A little bit short of the first down. Oakman again with the carry. Gets maybe 3 or 4 on that run. Bring up a 3rd and about 3.
3rd and 3.
Yeah, Leander's got to get a stop right here.
Gavin Brzezinski on the tackle.
And they got a loaded backfield right now with the 2 backs.
Handoff off the near side. He's got room, got the first down, breaks it to the 50. He's going to go in for another score. Iloka with a 60-yard run, I guess, for a touchdown. Yeah, they just haven't been able to stop either of them tonight.
I'm surprised that a flag didn't come out on that one, because it looked like there might have been a hold there on the edge at the point of attack. But, sometimes those don't get called. You still have to try to get off of that block and make a play.
Score is now 54-21.
Still got a whole quarter and a couple of minutes to go. The Lions are going to have to step up here.
Extra point is no good. Zapata misses that one, so it is still 54-21.
We'll take a quick break.
Yep, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Leander Lions Football on SHN Sports. Back here, Leander getting ready to receive the kickoff, trailing 54-21. 2:36 left here in the third quarter. Pooch kick, and looks like it is going out of bounds.
Maybe they'll set up another long return here
Yep.
for the Lions.
They were successful once.
Yeah, I would definitely make them kick it off again.
Move it back.
As many times as that is necessary for him to kick it in bounds.
Henderson, 21-16 over Cedar Park.
So the ball will now be placed at the 35. Back deep for Leander. Moody and Webster.
Yeah, I'd like to see a big return here from one of those returners that would at least spark the Lions a bit. They need some momentum.
Zapata with another pooch kick, short. It is falling down, and it looks like it bounces back. The ball will be recovered by Pflugerville.
Yeah, it went 10 yards first.
So they will give Pflugerville the ball. They'll have it at their 48-yard line. Really high kick, bounced and then came back. But Pflugerville was able to recover that.
And we have another injured player.
There was a lot of chaos on that play. One of the Lion front men backed up like he was going to field it, and then he just moved out of the way, and then there were collisions all over the place. Ball bounced back into Pflugerville territory, but they were able to recover it. And they don't really need the ball at this point. So it's a little bit of salt in the wound there from Pflugerville.
Yeah, that was actually a really good kick by Zapata. I remember seeing a kick years ago, college game, with the wind blowing so hard you'd kick it up and it would kind of blow back, with the front line sprinting back. But there really isn't any wind here tonight. It was just a kind of a funky kick, able to get it up high enough and short enough where it took a crazy bounce right back towards Pflugerville, but went more than 10 yards, so they get the ball.
Yeah, it looks like that Peyton Gordon getting a little bit of assistance, mostly walking off under his own power there for the Lions.
2:35 left here in the third.
Defense is tired, too, so, they're going to have to dig deep here unless they want to allow Pflugerville to have a 60-point total in the third quarter. Because I don't think Pflugerville's interested in field goals at this point, although if the Lions hold them in that area, they may attempt one. But
Yeah, just haven't seen a lot of defensive pressure from the Lions getting in the backfield. We've seen a couple good plays, but more often than not, Pflugerville's kind of had their way with running up the middle and running outside. Hand off to Oakman. There's a good stand by Leander, coming up strong. First hit by number 53, Daniel Cedillo.
yeah, you got to do that before he gets any kind of momentum going forward. You have to be in the backfield to contain him, because if he gets any head of steam, Joyner was pretty impressive as the Maynard running back, the way that he carried the football. But Oakman's a bowling ball.
Yep. Yeah, he can break tackles, and he can outrun you down the field, too. Clock is now down to inside 2 minutes in the third quarter. Pflugerville setting up on their 48-yard line, 2nd and 10.
When he was a freshman, he played quarterback against us.
Reeves looking to throw. Pass deep down the middle, and it is caught. Once again, touchdown Pflugerville. Mansour with another long touchdown pass. Able to get behind the Leander defender. Pretty good pass by Jalen Reeves. So Pflugerville jumps up to a 60-21 lead.
Well, we talked about it. They have athletes at all of the skill positions. I mean, these guys are going to be carrying batons in the spring around the track. So you really have to stay behind them and not allow them to get beyond you. and the Lions have had a difficult job in trying to contain Mandasour.
High snap. And looks like we're going to have a flag on the play.
It's going to be more like a short field goal here instead of an extra point.
Yep. So they'll move him back 5 and re-snap. Zapata getting ready to kick. And this time it's good. So score is now 61-21 Pflugerville. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Back here at the field, you're tuning in to Leander Lions football. Mark Sickles, Chuck Crazy, Mickey Holden. Thank you for joining us tonight. Leander trailing by 40, 61-21. 142 left in the third. Another pooch kick. It's going to be, fair catch. Bobbled but caught. And that was by number 2, Aiden Salazar.
You know, those upbacks aren't accustomed to catching those high kicks. And so with guys bearing down on them like that, that could be a little nerve-wracking. Good job by Salazar.
Yep. So Leander comes out in the spread formation. Franklin in the backfield with Parrott. 4-man front. Hand off to Franklin. Runs straight into number 74 for the Panthers, Jalen Davis.
Looks like he might have got 2 yards on that.
Victor Osuji on the tackle.
Second and 8 for Leander. Taking some time here, getting the right play. Parrott back in the shotgun, spread formation. Snap is back. It is a handoff to Webster on the left side. Follows his blocker, gets around, picks up about 6.
Yeah,
They'll put the ball right about the 42. Yeah, it looks like it'll be a 3rd and 2 here for Leander.
He did a good job of following his blocks on that play. A lot of traffic to run through, and he continued to follow.
Yeah, good job by Franklin, opening up some room for him. Parrott with the snap. Hand off to Franklin's got enough for a first down. Good run, good tough run. Picks up a first down. They'll move the chains. They'll put the ball right about the 48-yard line of Leander.
Yeah, in this situation, you just got to continue to work on your offense and defense and try to find some positives to going into the rest of the season.
David Belota, Victor Osuji on the tackle.
Touchdowns are helpful.
Parrott with the snap, hand off to Franklin. Tries to break outside, got some yardage. Gets upfield, gets down to about the 40, maybe the 39. Another first down for Leander. They will move the chains. Tough run. Good run for Franklin.
Pflugerville was trying to rip the ball out of his hand. He did a pretty good job of hanging on to it.
So they'll mark the ball right at the 40-yard line, and that'll be it for the third quarter. Leander having a decent drive so far, but trailing by 40, 61-21. We'll come back for the fourth quarter here at the field. You're listening to Leander Lions football on SHN Sports. Back here at the field, we'll flip sides. Leander's going right to left if you're listening. Ball is at the Pflugerville 40-yard line. Start of the fourth quarter. Leander remaining in that spread offense. Parrott with the snap. It was a handoff to Franklin up the middle. Another good run, picked up about 6. See if Leander gets quickly up to the line. They've got a little momentum here. Working on a drive. Yeah, Chuck, I think you're right. I think they're just going to let's find some positive here. Let's find some things that are working to build on for the rest of the season. They're not going to put up 41 here in the fourth quarter. That would be crazy if they did. So they're trying to work on some things here. Pass out to the flat. It is caught, turned upfield. A little bit short of the first down.
Yeah, it's 4-down territory here on out, especially when you're on the Pflugerville side of the field.
And that pass was to number 29, Evan Yoder. It is a handoff to Franklin. Breaks outside, first down. Good run. They'll move the chains, get inside the 25-yard line. They'll stop the clock here at 10:57 here in the fourth. Stout in the backfield now with Parrott. Snap is back, handoff to Stout, and it gets upended at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the hole just wasn't there for Stout. He lowered his shoulder and tried to make the hole, but they cut him down low. It's hard to run when they take your legs out.
2nd and 10 for Leander. Ball at the Pflugerville 25-yard line. Parrott looking to throw, rolling out. Throw out to the sideline. And looks like it's going to be incomplete. May have been.
Looks like,
oh, wait.
looks like he caught it, but out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like he was out of bounds when he caught it. Pretty good catch. Defender tried to pick the ball off, and pretty good catch, but his feet were out of bounds. That was number 4, Nick Unger.
Yeah, they got 2 downs to convert here, but you want to get at least half of it here on 3rd down.
Man in motion coming across. Snap is back, looking to throw. Lots of pressure. Sets up a
Good
screen.
play call.
Over to Stout. Looks like he's got enough. Oh, close to a first down. See if they give it to him.
They do.
They'll put it right at the 15-yard line. Good play call and good run after the catch by Stout to pick up the first down. They'll move the chains.
Pretty awkward tackle, too. It's a good thing to see Stout pop up like he did. It was almost a horse collar-ish looking tackle. I mean, he didn't grab him by the collar, but.
So Franklin now back in the backfield. Trips on the near side. First and 10, Leander. Snap is back. Looking to throw lots of pressure. Tries to get away, but too much pressure up front by Pflugerville. And he gets tackled by number 7 for Pflugerville, Jacob Hansen. lost his helmet. He was trotting off the field. Clock now down to 9:32 and rolling.
Yeah, Parrott's had a lot of pressure to deal with. It's hard to find receivers downfield when you have bodies flying by your head.
So it looks like with the change, they're going to allow a little bit of time for Pflugerville to make any substitutions. They won't. Clock down to 9:13. Parrott looking to throw again. Throws it out. It is thrown inside, incomplete. Looks like we're going to have a flag thrown. Cotton was the intended receiver.
Yeah, that was
It might have been a
interference.
push off, yeah.
But that was also an ill-advised pass from Aiden Parrott.
Yeah, it looked like it was inside. The throw, it was defended by number 9, John Lawhorn.
Prior to the pass being thrown. Number 9. 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So they'll mark off the penalty. First down, Leander will be first and goal at the 9. Clock right at 9 minutes left here in the ball game. Be nice to see Leander put a couple drives together here to finish the game on a positive note.
Well, you got to have pride even in this situation.
Snap is back, looking to throw again. Scrambling, rolling out to the right side, lots of pressure, and he just throws it out of bounds.
He did a good job of getting outside there, but as soon as he squirted out of the pocket, there was a defender waiting on him there on the outside, and he didn't have any choice but to either eat the football or get rid of it, and he wisely got rid of it.
Yeah, when he's been bouncing outside, earlier games this season, he's been able to turn that corner, but we've just seen a lot of speed on this Pflugerville defense. Even when he tries to go outside, the linebackers, the safeties, the defensive ends, they have a lot of speed, and they're getting good angles and putting the pressure on Parrott.
Yeah, all the way around, they're loaded with speed. But that's not uncommon in this district, and so, the Lions, we had it last week, and we're in the game, had an opportunity to win it. Actually seemed like it got snatched away, but we're going to get past that.
Danny Hernandez, number 30, now in the backfield. Long with Stout. And it is a handoff to Hernandez. Tries to go outside. Gets a seam. He goes in for a touchdown.
He got real skinny there in the hole and was able to squirt right through.
Touchdown, Danny Hernandez, number 30 for Leander. Nice job coming on the field. First carry goes in for a touchdown. 8:47 left in the ball game, 61-27. Rodriguez ready to kick the extra point.
You got to give credit to the left side of that offensive line, too, because they were able to get and turn the Pflugerville D-line in and leave a crease for Hernandez to squirt through.
And the kick is good. So 61-28 here at the field. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. We are back. You're listening to Leander Lions football on SHN Sports. I'm Mark Sickles with Chuck Cracy, Mickey Holden. Thank you for tuning in. Leander getting ready to kick off from their 40-yard line after the touchdown run by Danny Hernandez.
Jake Howell, the backbeat to receive the kick.
Looks like Leander maybe trying to do something here. Oh, they are going to kick it deep. And it goes Bounces at the 5 and just rolls in for the touchdown. Yeah, Iloka, wisely tried to stay away from that ball, but took a pretty decent bounce for Leander. Almost stayed in the field of play, and that would have been nice. But
yeah, it looked like the momentum would have just carried it right out of the back of the end zone. But football's oddly shaped, and it bounced weird and stayed in for a moment into the field of play, but then rolled right across the goal line.
So Pflugerville will set up 1st and 10 on their 25-yard line. 8:47 left in the ball game.
That could have been huge for the Lions.
Yep. And it looks like Pflugerville is still trotting out their starting lineup, their running backs and quarterback, up 61-28.
Well, this is a quality team that they're getting good play against, being the Lions.
Run up the middle to Oakman, gets about 3.
So I can see why you would leave your starters in knowing what's ahead of you in district play. If you're worried about this year, not next year.
A couple little streaks of rain on the window here. Let's see if anything opens up.
I've been here before when they had to squeegee the windows. It was raining so bad.
Yep.
So handoff. Almost stopped in the backfield, spins inside. Iloka, enough for, looks like he probably picked up a first down, got right to the 35-yard line. Pretty good.
He's their backup running back.
Yep.
Stopped by
Pretty good penetration there, but he was able to dance outside and cut back up and picks up a first down. They'll move the chains.
number 34, Hudson Howe.
1st and 10, Panthers.
Clock now down to 7:39 left in the ball game. Hand off to Oakman off the left side. Initial hit by number 34 and finished up by number 25. That is Hudson Howe and Ethan Ortiz.
I mean, you see the difference. The Lions hit him, but they didn't hit him until he got beyond the line of scrimmage. He ends up gaining 5.
Yep.
So if you can get him behind the line of scrimmage before his momentum's going, it's real easy for us to say up here in the booth. But
yeah, the offensive line for Pflugerville has been pretty dominant tonight, and with the running backs that you have in the backfield,
that's a good size O-line too.
Yep. So here we go, 2nd and 5, ball at the 40. Handoff once again on the right side, cuts upfield, cuts inside to the 40, down to the 35, and able to bring him down. A couple of Leander players, number 34, Hudson Howe, on the tackle. Otherwise, he was going to go in for a score.
Yeah, that looked like he was getting ready to streak down the hash there for another Pflugerville touchdown.
Yeah. Green slowed him down, gave Howe a chance to catch up.
So the ball's now at the 35-yard line of Leander. Clock now down to 6:22 left in the ball game. Yeah, defense for Leander's tired. You can just tell they've just been on the field a lot tonight with this running game, and looks like we're going to have a stop and play. But, yeah, just looking ahead during the season, next game is October 8th against Weiss at Bible Stadium. Then they play Cedar Park at Gupton. Then they play Georgetown at Bible, and then Hendrickson back here at the field, and then Anderson at Nelson Stadium. So tough. This is going to be a tough district. We knew that coming in, and Leander's going to have the next stretch of games against all quality teams. And we've seen Leander play good football tonight. They just kind of ran into a buzzsaw with Pflugerville.
Yeah, it's been a tough night. Pflugerville had a very good game plan coming in, and early on they thought we can get on top of the Lions secondary, and they did with the second play of the game through, a 60-yard touchdown. And since, they've really just fed a steady dose of Elijah Oakman and Jake Aloka.
Handoff once again, and Hit behind at the line of scrimmage, but able to get forward. That was number 13, Christian Valadez. He gets about 8 on that carry.
Yeah, the Lions had him in the backfield, but they just couldn't bring him down.
Perrin Brzezinski finally got the stop.
And I think that goes to support what you were saying, that, this defense is tired. You're going against a big offensive line with a Division I talented running back, as well as really skilled players at all of the other skill positions. And it's been a track meet for the Lions. They're sprinting everywhere.
So the player for Leander heads off the field. Clock is stopped at 5:51. Ball set at the 27-yard line near hash. Looks like a couple other running backs. Number 24, Vega, is in as well. And it is a handoff off the right side. Vega turns it up.
There's another hold that they did not call.
He gets enough for a first down. They'll mark it right about the 21, 22-yard line.
I'm pretty sure you can't reach over from the back of a defender and reach into the front of his shoulder pads and pull on it, which is what happened. Right at the point of attack.
Yeah, and no flag.
Well, that's what's frustrating, because that's not the first time.
So ball's at the 22, 1st and 10. Snap is back, another handoff. Tries to go outside, cuts it up in, gets about 7 on that carry to number 13, Christian Valadez.
He's running really hard, and he's got fresh legs, and the line defense is winded. So he's taking advantage of it.
Ball now at the 15, 2nd and 3.
Ball's on the Leander 15.
Pflugerville taking their time. Snap is back. Once again, handoff coming to the right side. Able to get knocked out of bounds. Brzezinski coming up and pushing him out of bounds right about the 10-yard line, but that will move the chains. They'll set up 1st and 10 on the 10.
Kevin Brzezinski on the tackle.
Lions need to go on ahead and bow up here and prevent another touchdown for the Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers have just had success. They've been running that, same play like three plays in a row. See if they do it here again. And they do. He turns it up inside. Good job by coming up. Max Kreitz able to come up field. They turn the ball inside, got back to the line of scrimmage. Able to come up and put a little penetration in on that to turn him inside. Good job by Kreitz.
Yeah, you keep running the same play over and over. The defense is eventually going to figure that out. Even if you're executing the blocks, and there the outside of the defense was able to force him to turn it up to the linebackers.
Picked up 1 on that. Second goal from the 9. Snap is back, handoff to the other side. Turns it inside, breaks a tackle, goes in for the touchdown. Christian Valdez.
An arm tackle is not going to do it, and really the line defense is that tired where you just sometimes reach out and try to grab, and that's not going to be an effective tackle.
Getting ready for the extra point. I think we have a new kicker out there. Try to get a number. Is that 82?
He's got the front of his jersey tucked up under his pads.
Highest
Oh,
snap.
it's just hanging down.
Jose Zapata.
It is number 82. That's Gabriel Cancino in to kick the extra point for Pflugerville. They now lead 68-28.
Yeah, you just, as the Lions here, as the game wanes down, we're down to 3:39 remaining in the ball game. They need to go on ahead and try to take some pride here in this last series with the ball and move it downfield. Try to get some points if you can.
Yep, gear up for next week.
That's right. Schedule doesn't stop because you get beat.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, tough game tonight. But they've got to put this behind them and move on to next week.
Well, and we talked about it with Coach a little bit on Wednesday's coaching show, which we also had technical difficulties with. Obviously, that particular computer is not doing well. But one of the things we talked about is, while he wants to win every week, obviously, he's building a program here that was in a little bit of disarray. Low numbers. They went through a few coaches in a, reasonably short period of time. And then on top of it, when Coach Price came in, he had a shortened season because it came mid-year. Then he had COVID to deal with. And so that's affected all of the program development. And yet, despite all that, we're still seeing positives.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen better attitude, more players out there for Leander. The atmosphere is completely different than what it was, 5, 6, 7 years ago.
And remove tonight's game, and like we said, 2 losses by 4 total points, but this is going to bump that average up a little bit.
Yep. So kickoff goes out of bounds. 3:39 left here in the ball game at the field. Looks like the rain's going to hold off, Chuck. Probably hit right when we're walking out to the car.
Yeah, of course.
Loading our gear.
Maybe it'll short out that computer and make it work right.
We could hope.
I'm just glad I brought a second machine because we'd be broadcasting by phone otherwise.
Well, Cameron Berkman is now in at quarterback for Leander, number 7. Ball's at the 25-yard line.
I'd like to see Berkman get some good work here.
Snap is back. It is a pass along the far sideline. It's floating. It's up, and it's caught.
What a grab.
Great job by
catch.
Cotton going up at its high point, making the catch, falling down, holding on to the ball. First down, Leander. Good job by Cotton.
And that's exactly what you want to see. You want to see the offense take a little bit of pride in what they're doing and move the ball downfield, even if it's a big play or short runs, whatever it is.
That was a huge leap.
Wilson now in at quarterback, and is a handoff to Stout on the right side. Breaks outside. Looks like he may have enough for a first down. Let's see where they mark it. A little bit short.
He did a good job of being shifty and then moving outside as defenders fell at his feet and got the most out of that carry that he could.
So Berkman in at quarterback. I think that Sean Wilson, I think he was in on the last play, number 9. So Berkman is back in. Stout and Hernandez in the backfield with him. Handoff to Hernandez, and he is swarmed behind the line.
Yeah, the defender came in behind the block and was basically untouched.
Yeah, I think that was number 4, Khalil Horton, getting into the backfield and then hitting him basically as soon as he got the ball. So 3rd and 8 for Leander.
Yeah, that was a 6-yard loss on that play. It's important for everyone to do their assignment in order to be successful. One guy misses a block and that kind of thing can happen.
So looking to throw, pass down. Oh, and looks like we had someone trip. No flag.
No flag?
I guess they're going to indicate incidental contact, but
Yeah, Sean Wilson was in at quarterback, had a deep pass pattern, tried to go out to, I believe that was Cotton again. Got tripped up or incidental or something, but he went down. The ball was about 10 to 15 yards past him, so it's now 4th and 8 for Leander.
there was a little bit of a nudge there.
Looked like it to me.
Could have been called for sure.
2:32 left in the game. Berkman in, quarterback. Looking to throw. Throws over the middle and incomplete.
Again, that was contact prior to the ball arriving.
Tried to go to number 32, Kyle Lavin. There was contact, but no flag, so that'll be a turnover on downs. 2:26 left here in the ballgame.
You know, not to spend any time talking about referees too much, but you wonder if those calls aren't made because of the score.
Yeah.
I think they're ready to go home, too.
Right. That's what I was getting at without actually saying it.
I'll say it.
But when you have a game like this, and teams are working on their offense, working on their defense as time winds down, the referees are out here to do a job, work the entire game, not miss some calls so the clock moves faster.
Agreed.
And I don't know that happened for sure, but it was my perception on that play and the play prior.
There have been a couple of them like that, yes.
So Pflugerville will have 1st and 10. Looks like different players in the backfield. We'll try and get some numbers. It is a handoff off the near side. Cuts it upfield. Good job on the tackle by number 92 for Leander. That was Jerome Ganaway. Good job coming up.
Picked up one, bring up 2nd and 9.
Looks like we have Vega, number 24, and number 25, Xavier Onsongo, in the backfield with quarterback Reeves.
Tonight's a little bit of a setback for the Lions, but, as we've said a couple of times, programs are moving in the right direction. You can still get some positive out of tonight.
We've seen some good things tonight.
Snap is back. Another handoff coming to the near side. And he is hit once again by number 92, Jerome Ganaway. Another good job getting outside, wrapping up and bringing the running back down.
Xavier Onsongo, the ball carrier.
Clock now down to 1:20 and rolling. 3rd and 5 for Pflugerville. Ball right at the 45-yard line.
This is their about 5th or 6th running back that we've seen this evening, and he looks pretty good as well.
Yep.
So they're definitely deep in the backfield.
And he's a little fresher than the defense.
Well, yeah, fresh legs make a big difference.
Play clock down. Looks like it's going to run out. And we will have a delay here. Unable to get the snap off in time.
I can't believe they actually called a penalty.
Yeah.
Number 8. 5-yard penalty. He starts that out.
So they'll move the ball back to the 40. 51 seconds left here in the ball game. And, yeah, this was a setback like you talk about, Chuck. But, we've seen good things all year. We expect to see good things down the road. You're going to have these bumps in the road. And this is, a big one that hit Leander this time. But, hey, they've got to rebound from it. They've got to learn from it. They've got to improve on it. And, that's something that they're definitely going to work at all season long, getting better.
Well, if you look at any kind of growth chart, whether it's financial or success on the football field, it's not a straight arrow going up from the bottom left to the top right. I mean, it's up and down and up and down. But over time, you like to see that rise, and that's really what we're seeing here from the Lions. And they're going to be hiccups, they're going to be setbacks.
Snap is back. Handoff off the left side, number 24 to the 50 to
Wow,
the
he's
40,
fast.
and he's going to go in for another touchdown for Pflugerville. Adrian Vega, another long touchdown run for the Panthers.
Yeah, and that one's going to probably stick in the craw of Leander. This won't be forgotten coming back next year.
No.
Good.
When the Panthers pay a visit to AC Bible.
Hopefully this will fire them up to work a little harder this week. I think we'll see some good stuff next week.
Well, there's two options. You can sit and sulk about it.
Oh, snap is back. It's a broken play, running out to the right. Runs into some Lions, and he is brought down.
So basically,
92.
you can sit and sulk about it and allow it to affect your next game or your next couple of games, or you can look yourself in the mirror, admit that you didn't have your best performance, and maybe your preparation wasn't as good as it could have been. Who knows? Maybe this Pflugerville team is really this good.
Yeah. Yep.
But ultimately, the Lions are going to have to look at themselves in the mirror, look at each other as teammates, and say, this is not acceptable to us. This is not what we want for Leander Lions football. And go out there and put in the work that is necessary to continue to improve. And we've talked about it numerous times over the last couple of years, Mark. This is not an overnight process. it takes time, and it is something that you have to continue to focus on and build and build and build. And as you mentioned, there's going to be setbacks. Tonight was a huge setback, but that doesn't mean that the ship's not headed in the right direction.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. We've seen a lot of good things so far this year from Leander, and we'll see some more.
Well, maybe we'll see something here in the next 29 seconds.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind that.
Squibber along the ground, and it is caught by number 5, Brzezinski. He falls on it right at the 30-yard line, so no time off the clock. Leander will come back out.
Not a lot of time to work with. Who knows? Coach might be ready to get out of here. He may take a knee. But ultimately, there's plenty of film from this game to watch. Not from our broadcast in the first half, granted, but they have their own film. So,
yeah, Berkman in at quarterback, and, yeah, we do apologize for the technical difficulties early on. Working through that. Something was glitching in the computer, so we made the switch. Glad we could get it broadcast for you by video and audio. Snap is back, and it looks like
delay a game.
So Sean Wilson trots out on the field in at quarterback for Leander, number 9. Move the ball back to the 25. Yeah, I got one, maybe two plays here.
Wilson's a senior, right?
I believe so.
And Berkman's a junior, so he'll be coming back.
So handoff off the right side. Number 32 turns the corner to the 30, 35.
Nice run.
40. Kyle Lavin, nice run on the right side.
Picked up a first down.
Picks up a first down. 20 seconds left in the ball game. So Wilson back out. Berkman back in. Gets the snap, looking to throw. Pass out to the right side. It is caught. Cotton with the catch. Picked up about 4 on that. Clock is now down inside 8 seconds. See if they may try and get one more play off here before time expires. And they do. Snap is back, looking to throw. Deep down the sideline, has a step, and incomplete. Pretty good attempt by Cotton, but a good defensive play. I believe that was by number 10 for Pflugerville, Ja'Cory Strum. So that'll do it tonight. Tough game for Leander here at the field. Panthers come away with the victory 74-28.
Not much more to say than what we've already said, to be honest, Mark. I mean, give credit to Pflugerville. As much as I don't like to give credit to Pflugerville for anything, they played probably the best football game they may have played all season tonight, and the Lions just happened to be on the wrong end of it.
Yep, so the players will go out and shake hands, and we want to thank once again our Booster Club sponsors, platinum sponsors, Thrive Realty at thriverealty.com, Modern Shade, modernshadellc.com, PK Custom Pools, pkcustompools.com, Quality Moving and Storage, AustinTXMovers.com, LOA Construction and Austin Roofing at LOAConstruction.com, and our gold sponsor, Funk.com. So for me, Mark Sickles, and Chuck Cracy, Mickey Holden, we appreciate you tuning in for Leander Lions broadcast. You're listening to SHN Sports, home of Leander Lions football. Next game, Weiss High School, October 8th, middle school night. That'll be at AC Bible Stadium. So
doesn't get any easier for Weiss.
Nope. So join us next week. We'll be looking forward to the game. Have a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.